Kapla, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 30 of my KDF Recruit Tactical Officer from 2021. We're here on New Romulus. It's been a while since we've actually marched across the plains of New Romulus with the sun in our back and our blade in our hand, and it has been too long. And now we're getting back to the swing of things. So we are here in the Paehhos Crater. We're going to be doing the mission for the we're doing Overgrown caves, the Paehhos crater itself, and also a secret mission that will be called web access at the end of the mission in the caves. So I'm going to speak with the good gentleman behind me very shortly and get the Paehhos Crater mission, which will make us run around a little bit. And also, while doing that, I shall do my battle log, because Klingons like good battle logs. I don't think it's him I need to speak to, is it him? No, not him, it's him. Nail. Greetings, General. Tell me about yourself. I've been bouncing from colony to colony since the homeworld was lost, looking for a meaning, purpose. We lost so much, it's overwhelming. I've taken whatever jobs paid for passage to the next world, and I didn't think this would be any different. But it's different here. I feel a sense of belonging, and I thought we were gone forever. This forest is already home for me. Maybe Obasek and the town were right. Maybe it's time it can be different. So, this is the entrance of the Paehhos Crater, a place of great beauty and great danger. My teams are studying the flora and fauna of the area, but the danger is slowing our progress. If it were just a beast to contend with, it wouldn't be so bad, but the Hirogen have shown a marked preference for hunting my team members. You made it all the way out here, which means you're interested enough to make the hike. If you want to help, I have plenty of tasks that need to be done. So we need to collect and turn in plant samples for an Romulus scientist or nail, observe the wildlife and maintain security. So let's accept. So, battle log. With the Tal Shiar finally defeated on New Romulus, I have been tasked with assisting the search for a lost researcher in the Paehhos Crater. A mundane mission for a warrior, but it is for the good of the Empire. Now, sometimes when you do this, the fauna tend to turn on you. So, let's see what they do. Okay. He didn't want to. The maintaining security is killing Hirogen, basically, which we are notoriously good at doing because we are Klingon, and Hirogen seem to have a knack to want to hunt us down. So I'm more than happy to put a blade in the belly of an enemy. Kapla! I say sometimes the animals do turn on you, so fellas. Excuse me. Anyway, I should really address the fact that it's why it's taken so long to get back into the swing of things. I kind of fell out of love with the game. There were some issues with it, and I just didn't want to play it anymore. But I'm back, and I intend to carry on doing my series. I do love Star Trek Online. It's my favourite. I'm a Star Trek fan foremost, and also now that they're adding new content, and they are adding a lot of new content, I intend to cover most of it. So Klingon warrior, just a Myra a Hammond. It's like, can I hunt it? Can I kill it? Let me kill it. What's this? Raging.
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
So I intend to get back into the swing of things on this game and get back to being lots of new content to cover. A new arc has now been added. Janeway's now in this. I think she's been added to the I think she's been added to somebody. I have to check, but I think she might have been added to some of the arcs in the Delta Rising arc. I have to check. Because she has, she's pretty vital and pretty important. But that would mean getting rid of Tuvok. And that'd be harsh. I'll have to have a nose around and see what's what on that. Some wildlife or a rogue erosion to kill. Anything? There we are. Viva Cat. Oh, Viva Cat. Might turn on us. He did. Return to me now. Thank you for your assistance, General. Our colony needs this forest. We'll feel close to the elements here. The forest is a voice, and it's our duty to listen and to understand. Okay, so now let's speak with the researcher. Why can't I enter the Paehhos caves? The science team has begun surveys in the cave. Until we know the area, we will have a lot of people in there. Access to the instance is restricted to officers cleared free of the modern reputation. But not anymore. It used to be. And that was back in the day, that was. Reputation unlocked. Don't think it is yet. Transport operations, that's reputation. Hasn't been unlocked yet, so anyway, so we'll speak to him. We have received a message from the science team exploring a series of caves here in the Paehhos crater area. They seem to be having some trouble, and now one of the scientists is missing. It may be nothing, but I'll feel better if we have a trained team check it out. Perhaps find the science team leader in the Overgrown caves. He should be able to tell you more. God, he looks like a miserable git, doesn't he? Boar. He's supposed to be Klingon, but he doesn't look Klingon. Okay, so let's head into the cave. Now, it did used to have to. You did have to have the reputation with the. Have to do the reputation with the Romulus, but you don't have to do that anymore. It's all unlocked now, so pretty easy and plain and simple. Blah. Let's go and speak with the head scientist in here, head researcher.
I'm very glad you could take time to assist us. We've been having some strange occurrences lately. Noises we can't identify are being heard deep in the caves, and our supplies keep disappearing. One of my scientists volunteered to investigate, and he hasn't returned. Would you be willing to look for him? Any scans you could take when you're in the caves would also be very helpful.
Yes, we will look for him. Well, that noise is getting irritating. Hello there. Or as the Romulans would say, John, true. But our enemy, blood enemies, for centuries. Hello, welcome to the stream. So, scanning alien artifacts. Deeper into the cave we go. Not exactly what a Klingon warrior would do. I mean, the Klingons would just literally just turn around and say, well, do with it yourself. Someone's got a crossfield. Lucky them. Crossfield Science Spearhead. Deeper we go. More scorpions. Deeper. Interesting. Hologram. Well, it's free to play. It's having its anniversary at the moment, so it's a good time to join it. The 12th anniversary, 12 years, and I played it when it was first out on the PC many moons ago.
I managed to clear up some of the interference. I am detecting Tholian life signs ahead of your coordinates. Please proceed with caution.
Tholians. Thank you, General. I know. Don't know what happened. I was taking samples and everything went black. The next thing I knew, I woke up wrapped in webs. It's the Tholians for you. Tholians are kind of ask questions, shoot first, ask questions later kind of people. Tholians seem to be gathering information on the Daemon ruins. They appear to be especially interested in the relationship between the Daemons and the Iconians. Well, that can't be good. Now, the Tholians are extremely xenophobic, to the point they kind of hate everybody. The most xenophobic race in Star Trek history. They hate everybody. So, them wanting the Iconian technology, that's not going to be good for anybody. Come here, you. It's unusual to see a plant of this type thriving so far underground, Captain. General. Yeah, you look at me like that. I'm a general. Anyway, we know that the people who once lived on this planet retreated to the caves after some sort of type of environmental disaster. Perhaps they bioengineered plants that could survive underground as food sources. We're still seeing the results of their experiments thousands of years later. Tholians seem to be collecting extensive data about the Daemon technology. They seem in particular interested in artifacts related to gateway technology. I didn't know the Daemons had gateway technology. This next fight is not good to bring a bat left to a Tholian fight. Right, I think that's enough for them. always. Ah, shite. Hello, Captain. Oh, crap. Well, that was unexpected. Well, what happened there? That's never happened before. I walked into a grenade, that's what it was. So I'm detecting an unusual energy signature here, similar to the rifts on the Kura Prime, but they're more stable. We know that about the Folians are trying to harness the rifts as a form of transportation to other dimensions. If I had to guess, I would say that there would be a Folian this could be a Folian transporter. I wouldn't want to try it though. There's no way of telling where we end up. Captain, the Folians have several flora samples in quarantine. They may be attempting small experiments to see if the planet could be more habitable for them without environmental suits. Of course, if the planet was habitable for Folians, it would be unsuitable for humanoids. Paul. Now, do not exit the cave yet. Despite what it says. There should be another mission which should pop up. Access. Come on. Do I have to report the mission? I'm glad that you're able to find the mission scientist, but I never expected those caves would be overrun with Folians. We'll be sending more security down to protect the science teams. They'll be determined to finish their work. Thanks to you, they have a chance to do so. So mark and choose that. Confirm. Right. So the cave's done. And now we need to mission web access to pop up. Yep.
We've received another anonymous message. This time, it's about something going on in one of the old cave systems. Check it out, and report back to me personally. As always, this information is classified.
Beginning message playback. The Tal Shiar are our biggest problems. As you've probably seen, the Folians have an interest in this planet too. Go to the cave entrance and swim the small crater in the forest. Find the Folian console. Use these codes. They have to work. They have to. These Folian access codes look like they give us a tunnel directly to their main system logs. Accessing now. They work. Are you ready to view the logs? Does that mean the Phoenix attack on the vault is nothing more than a distraction? Also, why are these artifacts so important? Preparing to submit the recording to command now, sir. Okay, so now we can exit the cave. Don't need to be in here anymore. I think we might have to go back to the capital. I'm not sure. I think we do have to go back to the capital. So it looks like this mission's this episode's going to go on a little bit longer than I anticipated. I think we might have to go back to the capital to report to the Tan. Greetings, General. The Tan has formally requested your presence at one of his research facilities in the city of New Romulus. Please report immediately. Thank you. Okay, so we don't have to go back. Okay, so we'll go back to the staging area. There's another cutscene that's going to happen. Forgot about this one. I assume you're here to attend a meeting with Tan?
I'm grateful for all you've done for our colony. We wouldn't be as far along as we are without your assistance. That's why I wanted you here today, to hear for yourself some of what we found. Doctor?
What we found in our archaeological surveys is that the planet was populated long before our people arrived after the Sundering. We've discovered multiple ruins from that time period that correspond to the few historical records we still have. Most of our data from that era was lost with the homeworld.
And the sword?
I'm ready to confirm that the blade found at the battle site is the sword of the Raptor Star. We don't have a visual record of the sword, but the one we have matches written accounts, and a quantum analysis shows signs of masterwork. Something like this could have only been made by Saharian.
We were right to come here. The sword will become a symbol of our reborn civilization. You were saying there was an earlier culture. What do you know about them?
The oldest ruins we found are approximately 150,000 years old, but I suspect that there may be some even older, based on preliminary findings that are still being analyzed. These people were quite advanced. While the oldest ruins show a culture that was defined by its devotion to a series of deities, later they developed technology, art, even spaceflight. Roughly 150,000 years ago, however, there was some sort of worldwide seismic event. Every volcano on the planet erupted, presumably blocking out the sun. Ambient temperatures dropped dramatically. The radiation count spiked. We're still repairing that damage. The survivors of this cataclysm retreated to caves in the warmest areas of the planet, but they died out soon afterward.
And what caused this event?
We're still working on that. We have found a new site deep underground near an active volcano, but there are massive power spikes unrelated to the magma flow. If there is a source of the seismic instability, it should be there. We would have to send down a team to investigate, though, and it is quite dangerous. I wouldn't send anyone down without an environmental suit. I could go myself, but...
I'm not ready to authorize you to do that, Doctor. Our people have too few scientists left. You and your crew are better equipped and trained for something like this. I know I'm asking a great deal, especially after all the help you've given us already. But your being here shows that my people and yours don't have to be adversaries. Not anymore. Not all Romulans think cooperation like this is possible. I do. Are you willing to see it through to the end?
Yes, I am. Looks like it's up to us, sir. We should prepare a full away team for this assignment. I also take note that we're given permission to view the security footage from the presentation. Just return to the location and ask one of the security officers. Should I file a report on these findings? And with that, that is the end of part 30. When we return for part 31, we'll be doing our final missions here on Romulus, on New Romulus, and then we'll be off the planet, back into space. And that sounds fun. Well, actually, we'll be doing the Dyson Sphere, which isn't fun, but we'll be going to be doing the Dyson Sphere, and we'll be motoring along. When we return, we'll be doing part 31. We'll be doing part 4 New Romulus. I'll turn in on the Big V82. Please subscribe, comment, and welcome, and appreciate any photos as well. Until then, Coppola, ciao for now.